The main thing that comes out from our readings of the later Vedic sources comprise of two phenomena, very interesting phenomena, both of them. Number one is that the people were found to be moving from the region of the Sapta Sindhava into the upper Ganga valley and then finally into the middle Ganga valley. And the second phenomena is that of the more and more development in agricultural economy. Now, as they were moving into this region, which was more fertile with river valleys, into the Doab region, land was becoming more and more important because they were resorting to agricultural occupation. So there would be intertribal and intra-tribal confrontations between the different Vedic tribes, and the major issue would be land and control over land. The other thing that stems out from this is the reclamation of land for cultivation. And we have an excellent example of this, a reference in the Shatapatha Brahmana to the clearance of forest by a moving king, Vidagha Madhava, who was moving across along the bank of river and clearing forests on both sides of the river with the swadhiti or the axe, and also burning down the forests. So that gives us an excellent literary example of how the people had moved in and how they had been settling down in this region. This is also archaeologically corroborated by our sightings of the innumerable painted graver sites which evolved in this particular region.
Ma'am, where do we get the earliest literary evidence of iron?
You see, in the later Vedic literature, we find that in the Atharva Veda, for example, and also in the Yajur Veda, we have the first distinct nomenclature for a black metal, and that is known as Krishnayas, Shyama or Shyamayas, which definitely gives a distinctive nature to the black metal or iron. Okay, and also we have another very interesting reference in the Taittiriya Sanghita, which talks about a plow being driven by 6 to 12 cattle. Okay, and that has been suggested by somebody like a great scholar like R.S. Sharma to have been indicating the use of a very heavy plow which might have been made of iron. Then again, in the Shatapatha Brahmana, there are some interesting evidences. For example, during the occasion of Ashwamedha, it has been said that the iron was actually symbolically referred to the agriculturalists. As also in other place in the Shatapatha Brahmana itself, the iron has been identified with the praja. So this linking of the praja as also the agriculturalist with iron is very clear. It actually refers to the growing use of iron tools by the agriculturalists. Now, this is also related to a debate among the scholars regarding whether or not iron had been a very important cause for the spread of agriculture, leading towards urbanization in this period. Now, we can say that although iron might not have been the important causative factor, it was a special ingredient to the fostering of the kind of economic growth that led to urbanization around the 6th century BC in the Ganga Valley region.